They can be small deeds or big deeds. None of this really matters to the above. What matters is you do it with love, with light. As you think of someone else as your brother or sister, this makes things easier. Because would you do it to yourself, so why do it to another? Sometimes it is hard to do these things, to look beyond the actions of others. Someone spoke about some actions can't be forgiven. And they are horrific, some of them. But sometimes we have to remember that is the soul's growth. The soul has decided this before they come. And naturally it sees people who need our love, our light, our prayers sending to them. How are they going to progress? If that light burns within them, which it does, that's been distinguished, diminished by darkness, by actions, by influences of a dark kind, then actually they do need our prayers for. You know, when someone goes along in life and everything's fine, it's not these people who need the prayers, it's ones that have been fallen behind on the wayside. They need the prayers to lift them up, to know they belong. Whatever they've done, they will have to pay retribution in the world after. So send your prayers. Don't think of what they've done, just think of the soul in that body. Because they will have to atone for their actions in the next world. And we know this. But only sending light and love, even when people do wrong to us, if you send out that light and love, that changes the atmosphere around you and for the others near you. So this is what needs to be done. Spend that time, although you have busy lives, do not forget to sit and send out that love, because this will make a difference in the world while you're in it now. Live for today, be in the present, be of the present. Like in the war, they gave their lives for our tomorrows. Tomorrow's not always guaranteed, so just do the best you can today, and that is all you can do. So I ask, you take your time, you give your time in prayers, in thoughts, in actions, in whatever way you can. I will leave you now with these words.
Thank you, my friend. Putting a theme here.
Sorry. I went cold in there. The slide, I feel cold.
Okay. Any comments or anyone else got anything to say?
Yeah, to me, it felt like she got a beard when I was sitting.
Yeah.
Black beard, not full on. It was one of those old-fashioned ones where it just sits on the edge of the chin like that.
Yeah.
From where I was.
Yeah. You can see all of that. Hopefully some of it will come out. Now the light's not so bright in there, so it might be on camera.
Don't open all of it. We've got somebody got lighter there.
Maybe the sun's come out outside.
Yeah.
We're not used to seeing that.
Turn the tap off and we're doing
You're not used to the sun, yeah.
That's right. What is that white thing out there?
you're talking about forgiveness. Her spiritualists, we are told from other spiritualists that we're supposed to forgive all these people and do all these awful things. I do send love and healing when I do my prayers to these people who are causing all the trouble.
Yeah.
I do that, but as a human being, as an earthling, if you want, that's what you all are, I find it very difficult.
It's very difficult sometimes for some of them, yeah.
That's right. No, I agree.
I find it very difficult. I wouldn't know because of my beauty, of course. I find it very difficult as a human being, as me,
Yeah.
to forgive that man.
But, yeah, putting forgiveness to one side, excuse me, you know, my guides have told me, you know, the likes of Putin and that, you only get them to change their ways is to throw as much light at them as possible to drive out the darkness.
Yeah,
Not
because
in the
it's like the
Yeah.
causes that they're being influenced by.
That's right.
Because you often think, why would someone choose to commit that crime?
Yeah. You
Really?
know, they've got dark energy,
You
dark
know, and I
influence in
think,
the
well,
heart and
it's
the mind.
got to be that they are consumed by,
Yeah.
because you're not born, you're born, your spirit is like given that spark of the divine, isn't
Yeah.
it? So what makes it where one person will follow one path and one another? And
Exactly.
it's not always upbringings, is it? People
No.
presume it and it's
That's
not.
right.
And if somebody is working with darkness, well, Tane knows this, we work sometimes against people that use black magic. You can block it. You can block that energy. And you can block them by putting light around them so whatever they do can't get out.
Yeah.
So you basically put a barrier around them so anything they do reflects on themselves.
And it's also egotism as well, isn't it? He wants to be the top leader of his country, etc.
Yeah.
He's got ego there, isn't he, as well?
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
He lives a very devious life. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
They say there's spirits that are close to the earth plane, don't they? Especially,
Yeah.
so it's these are, you know, them, you
That are
know,
like the same vibration.
yeah.
Isn't he?
Mm.
Very similar to Hitler, isn't he?
Yeah,
Very,
Hitler.
Oh, yes, very
Yes,
much so.
yes, that,
Very
yeah, that's
charismatic,
his mind,
very-
yeah.
intelligent, but
Yeah.
on that side.
He's saying very much like Hitler, grudging the past.
And they get
And wanting to
obsessed
rebuild
with
the
something,
deceived empire.
isn't it? Yeah, they get obsessive to
Yeah.
the point where,
Don't go that way, Monica. Don't trip over the car.
That's the sad thing. Until they change that in schools, everything you're speaking about is what's going on in our schools.
Yeah.
The basics. It's not necessarily the upbringing of the child.
yeah, that's what me.
It's also what's
influences, isn't it?
there's massive influence.
Mm.
You know, as a parent, myself, my own upbringing, I look at all of that and the surrounding of different situations, whether I'm helping and supporting or I've seen that. Like you say, forgiveness, it can be really difficult.
Yeah,
But I think we have to make really tough choices to be really responsible. That then that can cause an environment that we still live our living lives in.
yeah,
So, you know, we have to then become, and it takes a lot of courage. And sometimes we're all forgiveness and peace, but not always encouraging. Does that make sense? We can tell everyone about love and light.
mm,
But it's that encouragement that children were always encouraged.
Oh, children.
Now it's not encouragement, it's forceful.
mm,
So they rebel against it.
yeah,
And that's
Yeah.
a massive thing in society at the moment.
yeah. I mean, I think like teenagers,
I'd
and
love to
that,
stand
they're
for the
lost
children in the
starving,
schools.
really.
So it is so sad.
Yeah.
It is so sad. I think things are going to get so much worse and possibly that will be worse. Is it a good thing? Is that where the change will be? Amongst that generation, they'll stand up and say selfishly, we're not going to stand for this country, we're not going to fight. Is that the change it's going to go to? Because they're fighting a daily battle of themselves, of
Yeah,
how they've had to integrate into this awful society that we're surrounded by at the moment.
Because the only way it will stop is if the people, the Russians, if you like, will stand up and say this is enough. We've had enough. I think it's going that way at the moment.
They tried, they'd start, some of them
They
started
tried, but
doing
the
it,
trouble is
didn't
they get shot,
They
don't
were
they?
eliminated, weren't they?
Yeah.
They
And
were
also
out.
their families.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it happens
So,
everywhere.
so,
They
yeah.
do it in
It happens, yeah, and it happens here.
Here too, yeah. But I think it is, they are getting fed up with it. I think they're slowly getting fed up with what's going on. Hopefully something will
Trouble is,
come.
it's what position they are that they can actually,
Do anything about it.
yeah,
I mean, we're lucky in the sense we don't live their life.
yeah.
We sit here, we're talking about it.
That's because we're sitting ducks.
But
though, aren't
yeah,
we?
that's right, yeah. We're,
That's the thing. You're sitting ducks as well. We can all think it,
Hmm.
but until everyone stands together, and that's
Yeah.
something big, isn't it?
So I think like young people don't, sometimes they perhaps don't feel like they've got a place in this world. Do you know what I mean? And that,
Yeah.
and all the sort of knife culture, I mean, that's terrible.
Yeah.
And it's
Because
getting,
they're going to school and having to have this defence mechanism straight away.
yeah.
So they're straight into defend mode.
Learned behaviour, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
But we are all of one, aren't we? We all are earthlings at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We all live on this planet. It's only one planet.
Yeah,
Why can't we
that's
get
what
on?
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Why
Yeah.
can't we just
No,
help
no,
each other?
no,
Yeah.
And again, there is some kids, you know, especially for Caitlin, she's a very different child, and my son's a very different child, two different children. But both of them are very much, like you say, beautiful earthlings with difficulties, and their difficulties is battling with what is wrong.
What is wrong?
You
Yeah.
know, why should there be so much forgiveness
Yeah.
if people were just not doing it in the first place?
Yeah, that's,
If
yeah.
everything was
Yeah.
kindness.
Back to the circle, please.
The basic of knowing right and wrong.
Right, who's in the box? Come on.
Oh, Carol, you alright?
Come on, Linda, you can do it.
Sat down.
Thought you was playing hopscotch then for a minute.
Friends,
Good afternoon.
there has been much talk about wars, about conflict, about power struggle. And yes, it is about power and religion. In the spirit realms, there is no religion. Everyone gets on fine. There is no hatred. There's no power struggles. There's no control. There is pure, pure love. There is kindness, compassion, understanding. But on the earth plane, there is much to learn. And no, mankind has not learned. And the way it's going, it's going to be quite a while before mankind learns the lessons. Yes, there has to be forgiveness. There has to be that forgiveness. It's hard. It is very hard. But need to forgive and send that love, that pure love from the heart, from in here, because that is all that is going to take that darkness away is that love, pure love. Mankind has forever struggled to live in peace and harmony. Will there be peace on earth? We in spirit look at what's going on, and we feel that before there's peace on earth, man will destroy earth. Man will destroy us. There are watchers from spirit, from the universe. They're watching with bated breath. They're watching because they are worried. And friends, you should be worried too. Because mankind, there's no words to describe how mankind is. And what mankind is doing to your beautiful planet. Because the earth is beautiful, your planet is beautiful. But you're destroying, mankind is destroying it and destroying mankind. Yes, you will come to this planet to learn lessons. To learn lessons of emotions. To learn lessons of spiritualists. To learn lessons of how to live together. How to tolerate and understand one another. There are many, many people that are intolerant, that won't listen to another's point of view, and won't live together, won't live and let live. Mankind needs to learn to get on and be tolerant, to understand each other, to be kind, to be compassionate, to be caring, to not hurt one another. It's great sadness to see what is happening, to see the conflicts, to see man killing man, and not seeming to care. And it is all about control. It's all about greed. It's about having no tolerance for another. Yes, mankind needs to send out love, unconditional love, to where it is needed. Because there is much darkness. Mankind needs to send the light, needs to stand together and send out that light, that love, and that forgiveness. Because, friends, remember, if you don't forgive, then that light is not going to get through. If you don't forgive, then negativity is there. And the darkness feeds on negativity. Darkness feeds on the hatred that is around. We all need to forgive. It's hard. It's very hard. Especially when you see somebody in truck, church, that all those people are being killed. But remember, those people that are in charge will have to pay the price. When they view their lives, when they get to spirit and view their lives, they will see the error, and that it will take a very, very long time for them to progress. So please, friends, forgive, send out the light to where it is needed. Send out that love, that compassion, that caring, so that your planet can be in peace and harmony with no more killings. Thank you, my friends, for listening.
Thank you.
I feel your energy, Linda, from here. It's amazing. It's beautiful. Wow.
I don't know who I had with me, but very, very strong.
Yeah, it's gentle and
Yeah,
strong all at the
yeah.
same time.
It's almost hypnotic.
Yeah.
I can feel myself going.
It gives Linda's
So-
voice, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's beautiful. Very strong energy.
It was
Who
very
do you think it
strong.
was?
I haven't got a clue who it was.
Very gentle energy. I don't know who it was either.
Strong energy, yeah. Wow.
I must admit, I didn't try to link in and find out, but there we are.
It was just before you finish, Linda, it's like bluey, purpley sort of
I see it
big
moving.
orb, and it's
Beautiful.
moving across, floating across from the side and sort of changing size and just floating over.
I thought I saw, you know, the Elizabethan collars?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
thought I saw one of them.
You never know.
Just, you know, like the ruffles.
Ruffles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very knowledgeable.
You'd be surprised who it was. The Elizabethans weren't very spiritual.
Well, I will only say